Hello everybody, and welcome to your first rough framing tutorial. All right, what we're going to do in this lesson, we are going to go ahead and we're going to design this floor plan. What we're going to do is we're going to be building a shed. The shed will have a door in the middle and a window on the side. So we're going to be actually entering from this side and we'll have light coming in from that window. In building this, we're going to build it out of popsicle sticks. So we're going to try to take some dimensions from these to figure out how we're going to make our floor plan. What I did is I tried to figure out what size we could make it out of, and I cut off the corners with making this 4 inches tall. For that, that's going to set our scale for us. So 4 inches and a normal wall would be 8 foot tall. So if I can only get 4 inches out of this, that means my scale would be 2 feet for every inch, or a ½ inch per foot. So when you look at a scale, it's generally written like this. It's the size of your paper equals whatever size you want it to be. So I drew this out, and we're going to see that 1 foot is this big, 2 foot is that big, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, etc. Nice thing about our paper is you're going to see the square size, and the size of that square is 1 inch by 1 inch. So that's going to make it a lot easier for us to be able to measure this out and be able to build it. So again, taking a look at this, if that was 4 feet from one side, 8 feet from one side to the other, then we would look at the thickness of this. And it's going to make our walls a little thicker than normally it would be if we were using 2x4s, because this would be like a 2x10, because it's 9 inches across. 2x10 is the rough size, and then they plane it down and make it so it's smooth nowadays. And it would be approximately the same size as that. So you're going to see the walls are going to be a little thicker than normal, but that's just because we're using popsicle sticks and we want to lay it out for our popsicle stick building. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at a blank piece of paper and let's start figuring out how to draw this up. Okay, so we already talked about scale. And generally when I start drawing things, I like to think about the space that I'm using and how much space things are going to use up. So when I look at this, I would look to see about how long and how tall it would be and where I can put it and not waste paper, and also make it so it's easy to draw. So I normally draw things from left to right, being right-handed. And so I'm going to go an inch in, an inch over, and I'm just marking where I'm going to start. And then I know that it's 16 feet across and 12 feet up. What happens is I'm trying to make one that's about the maximum size of a shed that we could have, and I want to make it convenient for building. And generally when you're building something, everything that goes on the outside of it comes in 4x8 sheets. So if I want to measure it out to make it easy for myself, I made it 4 sheets wide and 3 sheets deep. Also, a shed can only be up to 200 square feet in this area. So this shed was going to be about 192 square feet, which fits within that range. So I'm going to measure that out, which, remember, ½ inch equals a foot. So if it's 16 feet across, I just need 8 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and then I'm going to need 12 feet up, which is 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then from here, I could also just count 6 up from here, and then I want to start connecting the corners. So draw lines in, draw lines over, and I can start connecting my shape. Now that I have my shape, this is the exterior of the shed, and I now want to think about the interior. So remember I was telling you it's the size of a popsicle stick is what we're going to be using, and I can see that that is 3 squares. So I'm just going to set that up, measure 3 in, measure 3 over. I'm going to do the exact same thing, make my corners, and then I'm going to draw that out. All right, now I've got the exterior and interior of my wall. So a wall always has a thickness, it's not just going to be one line. And then I want to put the door and the window in there. So our door area is going to be 6 feet wide, so we can fit large things in our shed. And I remember that the whole thing was 16 wide. So what I want to do is I want to center it on here. So I'm just going to go ahead, and if I go 4 squares over, I'm going to find the middle. And if I look from the other side, just to double check, it is 4 squares. So I found the exact center. Now from here, I want to make it 6 feet wide and have it in the center. So if I go 1, 2, 3 feet over, I can make a line. I can do the same thing the other way. 1, 2, 3 feet over, and I'm going to make that line. All right, that's signifying where my door opening is. We're going to try to do the same thing for the window. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to center that as well. So it was 6 tall, so I'm going to go for 3. And then I'm going to want to go 1.5 feet either direction. We're just going to make a 3-foot window. And that makes it to about here and about there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my lines across. Get rid of my lines that were just marking my spots. And to be a window, what you got to do is you draw a line down the middle to show that there's at least a pane of glass there. That's how we're going to know the difference between a door opening and a window opening. Then from here, you're going to shade in the wall. So all of the parts where there's a wall without an opening, you're going to shade that in. And that's the end of this lesson. So hopefully you learned everything you need to do. It's going to end up looking a lot like this with your line in the window. But you do not have to put the dimensions on there. That's just for me to be able to show you what's going on. All right. Good luck with your drawings. I'll see you later.